The best collaboration that I've been involved in and my dance company has been involved in has been the collaboration with the International Association of Blacks in Dance. I say that because it's truly a collaboration and a sharing of ideas and a support system that's in place to support and nurture the development of all of the organizations. And the people that are deeply invested in the IBD are individuals that have long histories in dance, long histories in presenting their companies, long histories in running their dance companies and their dance schools, which I have been able to benefit from their knowledge greatly. So I think when you decide to do a collaboration, you should investigate the individuals that you're collaborating with to see what things you have in common, to understand what your obstacles are and their obstacles have been, and to see if it's a group or organization that can really, you can really benefit from learning. Other collaborations that we've been involved in have not been so productive, simply because we were not a good match. So I think having a good match is good. Although sometimes having an odd match is good, but you have to be able to discover within the odd match what you can benefit from. So there have been other collaborations where we have attempted to collaborate with choreographers, which have not really worked out very well. The other best collaborations have been with composers and musicians that have worked out really, really well. So in terms of collaborating, right now we've collaborated with some collaborations in Los Angeles that are working really well, is that we've done outreach with local schools in our area, our local school district, the Los Angeles Unified School District, through our next generation leadership person, Tamika Washington Miller, who is also going to be the head of our organization at some point, has developed several very important collaborations with high schools in our immediate area. And the important thing is that these were concepts and ideas that we always wanted to do, but never had the person to invest the time and energy in making it happen. And so she has made it happen. So now we have contracts with LAUSD schools where we send our dancers in to teach in the schools, which is a good collaboration because it also helps to support their salaries, their earned income. And we also have a partnership collaboration with private charter schools, which is something that we always wanted to do, but we, never had anyone to invest the time and energy, because you do need someone to could be focused on that and to invest the time and energy in it to make it all happen. So we have partnerships that are working really, really well. And in this partnership, they bus their students to our studio. And so that way the students get to get out of class, come to a real studio, and actually take class in the studio. We also try to incorporate them even more deeply into the program by providing performance opportunities for them and a mentorship idea for them. So those have been some really good partnerships that have been working, simply because you have the human resource person to actually make it happen. We've also done some collaborations that have been good, that have to do with, I would say, other city organizations. Again, having to do with resources, with collaborating to bring in resources to our summer programs. For instance, we collaborated with a group that would bring lunches and snacks to our all-day dance camp that we did, and then we provided. We became a recipient of the resources. They were looking for groups to support, but through conversation, we were able to make that happen. So I think the key to the success of the collaborations is who the people are that you're getting. I don't want to say getting in bed with, but you're going to stand next to. You stand next to that person or that organization, and that they are a really good organization, and they're going to give, and you're going to give, and it's going to be equal giving and not an unbalanced giving. So I think those are some things that have been very in the last couple of years been very important to our organization's development and growth is the collaborations. Administrative collaborations have not really worked that well, simply because you have to have the right type of funding to make those types of collaborations work. For instance, we attempted to try to share like a bookkeeper or somebody like that. And it started out well, but then, one side couldn't keep up their payments, so then it didn't work out for the other person, to come, so it didn't work out. So again, investigating and making sure you have the right person or agency that you're going to collaborate with. We did collaborate with a dance company in Los Angeles, and we had stopped doing that. We had done it in our earlier years, but in our earlier years, again, it was a struggle because all of the companies that were involved in the collaboration, they were not all fulfilling their obligations. So then it came down to maybe one or two people like myself and one other person having to lift the whole thing when everyone agreed to do it. So having people that really will be committed to the collaborations. Recently, we did a collaboration with a dance company. We said, okay, we'll try it again. We were talked into it. And, it was difficult because this was a younger company. And we kind of got talked into it at the last minute, so we didn't really investigate them. And then, so some things were kind of unbalanced. But again, we saw the good, the possibilities of what it could have been had this person been more knowledgeable in presenting and producing, because they wanted to take the leadership position in producing the event. So we saw how things went, like really not too good with that. But again, it's an investigation. So I think collaborations can be good if you do the research and you find the right partner to collaborate with.